What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another adventure with Dan. Today we are in the river doing a little spin fishing. I was gonna bring out the fly rod today, but I haven't spin fished in a while, so I'm gonna test my luck with it. I've got a little shrimp looking lure on it right now. I've got 2 more lures in my pack as well, so I'm gonna test my luck with all 3 of them, and then we'll go cook some lunch. So let's get it going. See if we can catch a trout, man. Let's see if we can catch a little trout. This river's at a pretty good depth where I'm standing, but there's lots of pockets of just like algae and stuff, as you can see over there. So it's kind of hard to tell where to cast. You just kind of have to cast and see if you get stuff back on your hook or not. I end up getting stuff back a lot because when you're spin fishing with lures, you end up just hitting the bottom a lot. Lures are pretty heavy, so that's why fly fishing is best in the rivers. This is such a big part of spin fishing in the rivers. You gotta be okay with cleaning your hooks off, because man, we are on, guys. We are on. Let's see if I can get this trout to get in here. Oh, he's a good one. Oh, he's beautiful. No! Oh my goodness. I can't believe that. Oh, I'm so disappointed. That was a really nice fish. Right on the little shrimpy, man. Hey, well, let's try to get him again. Oh, I really want to catch a fish on this lure. It attracts some big fish, man. It really does. I'm having to clean stuff off almost every time. It's getting a little frustrating. This is the exact spot that I got hooked on in that fish. So it's crazy, man. He was hiding somewhere in all this brush, and I just put it right in front of him, apparently. You just never know where these fish are hiding, man. You just never know. So no luck at the first spot or the first lure. I'm gonna tie a new one on now. I'm also gonna get my fly rod together. Test my luck out there with that a little bit too. That one fish discouraged me so much, man. I was so sure I was gonna get him in. That was a really big fish and it just came off, man. I was like, no way. First fish on camera. We're gonna get one though, guys. Don't worry, we're gonna get us one. I'm gonna tie on this little rooster tail for my spin rod, and then I'll set up a rig for my fly rod too. I'll definitely try this out first. And then if I don't have any luck, I'll come back and grab the fly rod. I'll get it rigged up first so I can be ready to roll if I don't have any luck with it. Alrighty, spin rod is good to go. Just got a little green rooster tail on there. The length of a fly rod is just uncanny, you know? The standard length is 9 foot. That's insane. Like, look at that next to me, man. That's a really tall fishing pole. Compared next to my regular spinning rod, that's freaking insane. All right, now I'm just gonna tie a little rig to my fly rod, and then we'll be good to go. I think the knot tying when it comes to fly fishing is so much easier compared to spin fishing. I mean, the knots are just so much easier. They're so much quicker to do. I almost feel like they're meant to be easy though, because you're always meant to continually just change out your rigs and change out your flies until you find out what's working. There have been so many times where I go fly fishing and I see people in the river, not even fishing. They're just kind of standing there like this, you know, tying on a new fly or a new rig and just trying something new. I think that's why people find fly fishing so fun though, because it's so technical, man. It's so challenging. You can't just like throw a lure out there like I was earlier and hope to catch a fish just by reeling in. And the fly selection is just the tiniest little part of it. It's just the tip of the iceberg, you know? You gotta know where they are, what depth they're at. Fly fishing's a lot, man. But I will tell you, I'm very glad that I started fly fishing recently around the same time that I started doing YouTube, because I'm as beginner as they become when it comes to fly fishing. So it's gonna be cool to look back and see my journey from making videos where I just don't catch any fish, where I'm just literally just casting and getting fish on the hook and losing them just like I just did, and working my way up to actually catching fish, decent fish, and then catching bigger fish, fishing in more challenging water. It'll be very cool to see how far I come from where I am right now. Because I tell you what, this is definitely the most frustrating sport I've ever done. Just the amount of patience that you need to actually be successful, to be able to catch fish. I'm a very impatient person, so this sport's challenging me in more ways than one, if we're being honest, you know. I'm slowly getting better at it, though. I'm slowly getting better at tying knots, getting better at casting. It's all a part of it. The only way I'm gonna get better is if I'm out here in the water, so just gotta do it. Alrighty, got a nice little rig on there. I'm gonna go do some casting. I'm actually gonna try the spin rod first, and then I'll come back for this. See if I can catch any fishy with that rooster tail, and then we'll try out the fly rod. And if we don't have luck with either, then we'll just cook some lunch afterwards, call it a day. But if we do have luck, we'll have lunch with a bigger smile on our face. Looking really good out here. It's actually really nice. I'm thinking I can find something here with my spin rod, right? Right? Gotta be able to find something. Also kind of looking like it's gonna rain, but wasn't any rain on the forecast, so we'll see. We're gonna see. Let's head on down. It's spinning really well. Looks really, really good. See if we can attract any fishy's attention. Because I know they're in here. I know they are in here. Ooh, right at the rock. Dang. I really thought that was going to be a good one. At least we're not picking up a bunch of grass on this side. Or this spot. My lure's coming back clean every time. Oh, except that time. Except that time. Where are you, fishies? Why can't I catch you? Man, these fishy. It's personal, I think. It's personal. Hopefully I can have some better luck with this bad boy. All right, so we were down here with the spin rod. I'm gonna head over here with the fly rod. See if we can find some common waters where some fish would be. Alrighty. Tuck down into here. So I've actually caught a fish over here before, like along that wall. And I've gotten a fish hooked in this area. So it makes me think that there's a lot hanging down there. So I'm gonna try my luck right here real quick. Alrighty. Well, thick. It's crazy you can see where the water level, I don't want to say usually is, but where it was at one point because of these rocks. It's kind of cool. All right, I've got two little nymphs on here today. They are tiny. This little area right here is pretty deep, so I got to be kind of careful because the water is moving pretty fast. Oh no. Oh, we almost lost it. That was crazy. Boy, I know they are over there. It's hard to get my line all the way over there. I'm scared to walk out any further. I've walked out here before, but it looks a lot deeper right now than it was when I was last here, so kind of scared. Don't really want to take my chances today. And the walking conditions in the river are just not favorable. I almost busted my butt like 3 times now. Alrighty, well, I just fell into the river. There's literally puddles of water in my boots right now. So I'm just gonna make my way back to the car and try to dry myself off. Not only is it very, very cold, it's just very frustrating just to fall in general, but to fall in the water. Oh my God, it's freezing. No fish today either. The fly rod has defeated me again. Fly fishing is honestly one of the most challenging things I've ever done. Like for fun, I mean. Like coming out here, it takes a lot of time just to get to where you are. It takes a lot of time to rig up your rod. So when you don't catch a fish, it's very, very discouraging. Let's take off these waders, see how much water we got in them. And having fallen in 3 times now, I come pretty prepared. So I always bring an extra set of everything. I'm just gonna cook up a couple hot dogs before I head home. And I know this feeling of frustration will blow over. I'm just mad today because I didn't catch any fish today. I'm already thinking about fishing next week. I'm glad that the only thing that happened was today that I didn't catch a fish. You know, I'm glad I didn't lose a fly. I'm glad I didn't get tangled at all. I did fall. That was something that wasn't very fun. I think it's even more discouraging because I want to film a video of me catching a fish, but now I got 2 fishing videos with no fish to show for it. But that's okay because we're still out here. It's still beautiful. We still had a good time walking around the river. Now we're gonna get a little food in our tummy and then we're gonna call it a day. And I tell y'all what, polarized sunglasses are a game changer. I've been fishing for the past year and I always thought that my sunglasses were polarized, but I learned today that they were definitely not, because these are my new ones and they're definitely polarized and I was able to see everything in the water. It's pretty cool. Polarized sunglasses are very cool. Got my hot dogs here. Hot dogs are goated, man. It's like such an easy, filling meal to eat when you're outside. Also got some chippies to throw on with my hot dogs. You know, we got to throw a little ketchup on there. It's not a bad lunch to have by the river. These bugs are trying to destroy me out here, so I'm gonna enjoy this in the car. I've been fishing for like the past 4 hours. I didn't have lunch before I came here. I was hungry. So my cast iron wasn't done cooling down yet. It was actually still really hot. And I quite literally just stuck it into the river to cool it down. Now I'm just drying it off. Worked really well. It was actually not a bad idea, I tell you what. When we're cooking at home, it doesn't really matter, but when you're out camping, man, it takes a long time for them to cool down. Alrighty guys, thanks for tuning in again as always. I had a lot of fun even though I didn't catch any fish this time. Definitely not gonna let that discourage me though. Gonna keep practicing, gonna keep trying to fly fish. I did fall in and I'm hoping I got that on camera, so hopefully that'll be in the video, because that doesn't happen very often. That's a lie, it does. This is my 3rd time falling in, so it does happen pretty often. We'll definitely do it again very soon. I've got some intense hikes planned, some pretty cool meals planned, some cool camps planned. But until then guys, and until next time, we will have another adventure somewhere out here.